Welcome back, Mango3M here. We're going to continue with Genshin Impact. Last time we did like a scavenger hunt. We have to look for these little things in the water and on land. We'll finish that one up, and there's another one called Dance something or other, so we'll do that one.
Should we really be off work this early?
Sounded like
there is still a lot left to do.
Double check. There we go. Alright, let's see. I'm going to switch to her controller. Alright, so we are in the area where we're supposed to look for something. I think this is our little search thing. Yep. The map showed something that lit up.
What should the next one?
How convenient.
Next on the agenda. No touching. Born of ice and frost.
Evil conquering! Worthless! Retribution!
This is long overdue. Access denied. I must leave no stone unturned.
Who else we got? Hopefully this is our last person.
Disappear! Worthless!
Yes, it was. We did it. Alright.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
Ooh, look who was standing right there. I guess he disappeared during the fight. How do you clean? You notice that they have a new set of characters that we can wish for. we've got Raiden Shogun, she's back. Yoimiya, also back. Also extremely good characters. Bennett. I've heard that's a really good character.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
I think Bennett is popular because I think he can heal.
There's quality here.
Beginning of the game, there's less things to open. Who's that over there? So let's see right there. Oh, birdies. Okay. Treasure hunt, these are easy. Like all the oh boy. Alright, where's the next one?
Worthless!
If it's useful, I'll take it.
Team 4, I have all 4. It says only 3 out of 4. We'll be back.
Thank you for Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, you can do now all of them. Oh wow, it accepted all 5 and did all 5 at the same time. That's interesting. Brand new. That was the most recent. Okay, so Lost Riches, we're still finishing this one off. Alright, now we need to go to the Liffey region, which looks like it's underwater. Is Liffey over here? It is. Let's see. Do I have the thingy open? Nope. No, I don't. So it's a puzzle. We have to figure out the puzzle. Alright, so we're popping these things in. Okay, that was good. Well, that was the fastest challenge ever. I think this is it right here. How do you not hit that? That was easy. And the last one. Beat all the monsters as quickly as possible. One hit. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, bots, etc. Price lower than any competitor. Quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible, convenient order management panel, chat panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn it on, off, customize. Go to streamrise.com. Okay, so that's an easy drop it off, look at it later. Thank you. Alright, who's next? Aranius Forest, that's back on land. There is Igneous Forest, I nailed it. So we need to take this one and go north and unlock that. In case I die. No breeze. We're doing some exploring.
Someone needs assistance.
Ooh, that one's sparking. So tempting, right? So why am I going wrong? I'm going exactly where they told me to. I need to go, there's a rock. Area. I think this doesn't look like it at all. I think I need to go down here. Igneous Forest. So how come this one said Igneous Forest? Are these all called Igneous Forest? That's the one I should be going to. Well, we'll take this one and go east. They're all called that. Same name for all different waypoints. It's a trick. Treasure hunting.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Better unlock this while we're here.
I'll catch up.
You're open.
Someone needs assistance.
Hey! How's it going? Randomly scroll on Troy, saw my phone out of
Okay,
boredom, stumbled across your stream. I also stream and do YouTube. Hey, just like me. YouTube is skate, bay, bikini, and yoga vids. Oh, okay. Let me know if it's you on there. Alright.
Leave it all to me.
There's...
Born of ice and frost. As a dutiful maid would.
Useless. Evil conquering. Get out of my way.
I must leave no stone unturned. No touching.
Time for retribution.
For Rex Levin. Accessed in a didn't see that
Alright, didn't quite make it. We need to come up with a slightly better plan this time. That was kind of chaos.
I'll
Let's
catch
kill all
you.
these.
That was
Alright. Start challenge. This time we're gonna be More shall.
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Burn! You must pay for that.
As a good knight should. Leave it all to me.
Challenge failed. What did I do wrong? Did I go outside the circle or something? I was doing great. Not happy.
Born of ice and frost. Blaze over. No touching. I must leave no stone unturned. Access denied. Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
This?
Two more. There's only one more we got here. There's one more left. I'm gonna do a better job not dying so fast. Okay.
Lament! Worthless! Worthless! Worthless!
All hail! We're Wakeborn of ice and frost.
Oh, close. Did better. Still not there yet. Alright, so what can we do to help this out? This speed is unbearable. Let's see if we can lower anything. Let me see if I can change some settings. Let's try medium, see if that helps at all. It's even choppier. Look at this. Alright, here we go.
Verdict is...
Outside the box. Can't go too far off. That's good that we stopped though, because we were having a bad start. We want this guy to start.
Disappear! Here! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Useless!
As a good night should. Steady as stone. Next time.
For retribution!
For Rex Lapis. Access denied.
Lament! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Useless! Burn!
Who left? Yes, we did it. I took 15 tries. All
There's
right.
quality.
Who's next? Last area. Those are usually not as hard, and it's underwater. I like underwater. Uranus Forest, and it's got the little thingy on the right. Okay. Let's see, who's underwater? This guy right here, this is it. Lesabella020. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Here's the first one. Destroy all the puffer fruit. Okay. Ah, it blows air. Let's see. Here's the map. Controls, but so the left is right and up, right is down, right? That was good. Going down, 2 to go. All the monsters. What's up? How you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Excited for the 4-day weekend. How about you? What are you up to? Nothing. God, these little puzzles are kind of a little bit annoying. Some of them took a while. I had to like fight this one boss like 5 times before I finally got him. But I beat him. Never give up. Epilogue. Alright, so we finished. We finally finished, okay. Ancient iron coins. Ancient iron coins. Nice, very nice. With so many ancient iron coins, I'm sure we can make a pretty pile of Mora. Thanks a ton, Mangler and Paimon. What do you plan on doing next? Of course, I'm going to think of a way to exchange these ancient iron coins for Mora, or other convenient and useful items. But seriously, I really don't want to get tangled up with that middleman from before. He takes a huge cut every time. Not only that, but it takes forever for him to get money to me. I haven't got a clue what he's doing. But other than him, I simply can't find anyone reliable to work with. Enough of that. These are for you. Consider it a bonus for your fruitful long-term cooperation. Once my business here in Fontaine is over, I'll need to think carefully about my next steps. I can't just keep traveling. That's way too tiring. Okay. So he's giving me a little bit of something. I think I'm going to exchange for some rewards before I forget. Exchange. Okay, so we can get Hero's Wit. We got 1,000,000 of that. We can get some of these things. We have lots of those. We can get Strange Sealies. Let's grab one before we forget. We want a blue one, light blue. Those are almost the same color. Can move freely underwater. That's the only one that says it can move freely underwater? Oh yeah, the other ones are all land ones. Let's grab the water one. Can only grab one. Okay. I guess grab these because they're unique. And then more of these. And with these rest. I do 2D and 3D images. 3D animation, digital artwork for streamers to make in very good prices. I also do logos, banners, overlays, screens, borders, panels, alerts, sub badges, emotes, animations as well, and everything related to streaming. Would you like to see some of my work? If you want to show me something, I'll definitely look at it if you send it to my Discord, because after the stream I'll look into that. The Discord
damned will
link
sooner
is
die
on
again
the main
than lay a
Twitter
hand
page.
on
It should
me.
say like Discord on the right or something like that. I think there should be a link there. Let me know if you have a problem with it. I'll try and find another link. Alright, so it's a dance of resolute will. You and Paimon encounter a unique swordsmaster while wandering Fontanian countryside. He's guarding a door to a mysterious domain, searching for the meaning of battle. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what this is. Probably one of those fighting things. I'll bet I have to battle a couple people. Usually they do like 5 sets of quests. Like one's a puzzle, one's a book reading, one's a story thing, and the last one's always the fighting one. With like very little story. It's just like, beat this guy. Haha, what luck that 2 fine-looking adventurers such as yourselves have run into me. Constantine. Here today. It must be fate. So tell me, the pair of you, do you wish to revel in glorious combat? Talk about out of the blue. Do you usually start conversations like this? Are you looking to pick a quarrel, or just hungry for a knuckle sandwich? No, I'm not challenging you two to a fight. By combat, I don't mean some frivolous venting of pent-up anger, nor some kind of highway robbery. I'm talking about an ode to your inner passion, an artistic appreciation of the expression of your natural instincts. Evolution has given us hands with which to grip our swords, so it's our duty to use them for their purpose, clenching a blade most beautiful and wielding it in an elegant dance of death. As a pair of intrepid adventurers, I have no doubt that you will be masters of this art. You seem to be grasping the wrong end of the stick when it comes to combat. You're making it sound like the best thing since sliced bread. Even though Paimon doesn't usually get involved, just seeing how Mango 3M deals with enemies is enough for her to know that fighting's really tough. My portfolio on Discord, can you drop your discard tag? If you, on my main Twitch page, it should have a link on it, on my, where it should be, Discord's one of the main ones, main links, so you'll have to go into my Discord. I can DM you my portfolio on Discord. Can you drop your Discord tab? Yeah, just the links on Twitch, on twitch.com/mango3m. That's another thing. We haven't even told you who we are. How can you be so sure we're good at fighting? Well, we're already quite close. Quite some distance from the Court of Fontaine. How else could you have gotten here? If not by slaughtering every monster obstructing your path, by dropping out of the sky? Wrong, I know an even better way to travel. Anyway, the aura emanating from you betrays how strong you are. I am sure you've vanquished many powerful foes, and equally certain that you'd be very interested to hear about the one that resides in the domain behind you. Okay, now that we're back in familiar territory, let Paimon guess. You were about to ask, would the two of you please demonstrate your prowess in combat for me? That's right, would the two of you please demonstrate your prowess in combat for me? Pretty please. Then our response is, why don't you do it yourself, huh? Because when I went inside just now, I got beaten black and blue. Only you can't tell, because I covered it up with makeup as quickly as I could. Paimon didn't expect you to admit it just like that. Aw, poor you. There's no shame in defeat. After all, I'm only a writer, so naturally I'm not an expert fighter. I haven't been practicing for nearly long enough. I only got the urge to put myself to the test after coming across stories about a certain blade dancer called La Fente while reading through some reference materials. He likened combat to a dance of blades, but with the help of a certain talented engineer, had multiple arenas built where exquisite performances were held. Such consummate elegance. Though he ended up in the Maison Gardiennage, bad books, and had to flee Fontaine. These stories of such legendary deeds make for gripping reading. I couldn't just let such top-notch source material go completely to waste. So what are you saying? You were trying to imitate a legendary figure? Exactly. I wanted to get into his head and understand his frame of mind. It took years of painstaking searching before I finally found this domain. It seems luck is with me. This must be the one of the arenas that the blade dancer built back in the day. If only someone could perform such a blade dance in the flesh and let me bear witness to the spectacle. I'd be able to write a novel about a legendary swordsman, modeled after the blade dancer himself, and in so doing keep his elegance alive for posterity. Of course, the two of you will certainly be richly rewarded for your trouble. My writings would also be a written record of your hard work, which would itself become the stuff of legend, passed down far into the future, at least among novel enthusiasts. When you put it all fancy like that, I'm starting to feel curious. Mangler, what do you say? I get to fight and even pay for it? That's basically free money. Good point. That means we're agreeing to help this swashbuckling novelist, right? Woohoo! I knew you'd agree. Then I'll leave it to you two. And don't you worry, I've hidden a camera in the domain that would capture all your heroics. Your promised reward will be waiting for you upon your triumphant return. Each domain in the Dance of Resolute Row will contain 2 battles. Lineups must be decided. Both parties share a character. All other characters can only use once. During the challenge, complete blade dance objectives to reach. Please share your Discord in my whisper. Not while I'm on stream. Go into Discord if you want to do it soon. But I'm not going to go talk to you and stream at the same time. I don't have time for that. During the challenge, complete blade dance objectives to receive heightened verb. While heightened verb is active, different opponent types will spawn, and defeating them will net you more points. Once this buff expires, it can be obtained repeatedly by completing blade dance objectives again. Alright. Crystallize reactions helps with round 1, and round 2 is the shield. So crystallize, that will be you, and you. I'll put you in there. And we'll make the shield Noel. That way we don't have to worry about healing. How do you switch over? Can't take anybody else, that's so weird. Alright, who else has got shields? Noel's got shields. Trial characters got shields. I'm guessing you have shields. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Blaze over!
Yeah!
comes the catch. Decided by destiny. Let me scribe. Busted.
Bombs away!
This is long overdue. No touching. Take it easy. Fate is upon me. Born of icy frost.
Water jet! Yeah!
Blaze over. No touching.
Guessing this is not great.
Game's up. It's over. Gotcha. Decided by destiny. Delved into destiny.
Bombs away!
Here comes the catch. For Rex Lapis. Written in the stars.
Wipe out!
Things are about to get dicey. Born of icy frost.
Go! Bombs away!
That was a fail.
Let's get down to business!
Access denied. Time to clean up. Leave it up to
It's
you.
a lucky day! It's a lucky day!
Clever send them. Hey there, coming at ya. Nah. Watch out! Attack! That's the thing.
Feel this ancient power! Coming to me! Let's get down to business!
As a good night should.
Day! Let's my lucky day!
This is long overdue. Born of icy frost. Fire! Well, with rocks. Ha-ha! Coming at ya! Watch out! Fire! Well, with rocks. As a dutiful maid would.
Let's get down to business! Let's get down to business!
All hail! Access denied.
Witness my great undertaking! Live!
There we go. 2,000. Got 2 out of best one. Alright, this one's overloaded. I think that's fire and electric. Fire. And electric. Fire.
it is!
Right here. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right here.
Justice will prevail! Stop right there! You asked for it! Final warning!
Nothing lasts forever. Emerge.
Verdict is... There's more!
Hands where I can see them! Stop right there!
Let's get down to business!
Time to
More!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Justice will prevail! Final warning!
Show them.
Retribution!
A sight to behold. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
You asked for it! Drop your weapons!
Current round challenge complete.
Justice will prevail! Stop right there!
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
Through me, justice is served!
You asked for it!
Disappear! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Drop your weapons! Hands where I can see them!
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Your sins weigh upon your soul! You stand condemned! Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Worthless!
You asked for it! Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
Disappear! Here! Here! Worthless!
Hands where I can see them!
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here!
Nice. And then round 3. We can't finish round 4. We might have to do 4 and 5 off. We'll see. Alright, next. We got Frost, Freeze, and critical hits on bios. So this one's definitely an ice one. So we need water and ice. Ice. Water. Water. Ice. 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 Water. And sure, we'll bring you into the party. Our new character. Show what you're made of. Better than blind Elsa.
Let's begin. Have a safe trip. Going now. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Decided by destiny.
This one will be frozen in time. Dodge this. Let's begin. Have a safe trip. Don't get frostbite. A moment, please. Stay cool. Face your guilt. One now. It's gonna get a little chilly. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Here comes the catch. This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost.
Have a safe trip.
Embrace the ice. Take flight.
Stay cool. Face your guilt. Let's begin.
For Rex Lapis. Access denied. Come on. Focus.
Have a safe trip. Now. This could get a little chilly.
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost. Sunless swirl. Whirling snow.
Stay cool. Face your guilt. Let's begin. This could get a little chilly. Oh?
Whew. Ran out of gas there, but that's not bad. Alright, let's grab the rewards. Yep. Last two, I mean, these rewards are paltry. Good work. Alright, so that's good for that. So we did, that was the dance part. We did the other part already where we collected stuff and scavenged. Next I said break out. Let's see if we can get out of prison. See how far we need to go. back in the third zone. Okay, let's go ahead and see where we're at as far as the main story. The open day is finally arrived, and you get a chance to find some information. Let's try that cataclysm.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole and talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
Happens all the time in the other game. It's normal for conflicts to be happy.
That's true. there's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
Hey, look at that.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that.
You see your camera.
Fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Thanks. You guys are really nice.
You hear that, Quisto? We're nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Oh, it was just a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Sure, fill us in. Oh, my arc, and I'd love to know. Please tell me.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
We ate the most incredible welfare meal recently.
Oh, right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Huh? Did Laverne just wink at me? Seems he's saying, don't be upset, he's a good fellow.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks, even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Ah, interesting. According to Cousteau, a person named Juryu frequents the infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow,
I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
Wait a second. You don't think?
I don't.
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jiraiya to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
So Jiraiya had a confrontation with a girl named Laverne. Frequently visits the infirmary. I'll remember that too.
Hey, you over there?
Who, me?
Yeah, you! Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Even people down here play that game?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
No thanks, we're busy with other things at the moment.
Alright. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Would you mind chatting with us for a moment?
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. Alright then, did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
Alright. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Yes, we have.
And did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
You being Crystal and Laverne?
Yes, you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. They always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just hanging out when they're not cooking.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though. To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
By the way, do you happen to know anything about a forbidden zone?
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
place we started at. Up that
Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda...
loading. I'm lost in the going. I can't make the thing follow.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Stop. I need to get out because this is fire. So I need to get out. Why do I get up one hole? Directions in the upper left. Okay. There's also directions.
Next on the agenda,
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah.
hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
You summarize your findings for me.
I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
The most important thing right now, is to catch up with him.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Please do, we're counting on you.
It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Sounds good. I'll give it my best shot.
My apologies, I just started rambling out of habit. It was almost as if I was talking to my younger brother.
But that's not a bad thing, right?
But what if I'm the older brother?
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Doing some prep work with Paimon, and you begin slowly approaching the infirmary under the guise of just meandering around aimlessly.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try to eavesdrop on them first. You and Paimon hide in the corner, try your best to eavesdrop on the people beside the infirmary. Several people appear to be engaged in conversation. And you should hear a little, I think.
It's not impossible.
Oh. It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
You nod and take a long deep breath before inhaling a large amount of vapor from the foul-smelling something or other. Recall correctly, potion resulted. With Paimon is throw it away. Go towards the infirmary. Oh, okay. So, I'm making myself sick.
Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do! Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion? Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here.
Oof, my stomach really hurts.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly. You can do it, Traveler!
Thank you, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
C-Blind has taken out a few instruments, made her a checkup. I'm not so healthy.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Eh? Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
Using your hands to palpitate different areas of abdomen like she's elemental energy.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
Oof, that hurt a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. How strange.
Oh no, is my acting a bit over the top?
What about here? Does this hurt?
No, not really. I can barely feel it.
Oh, I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you? Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
She's the gossip person.
And she hopped away, just like that.
Phew, this infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. There are only 2 people left in the room. Siegewine called her Levine. Frequent visitors confirmed they call
Hello.
her
So how are you feeling now?
Still not great. Can't keep staring at her. It'll draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed. He's looking in my direction.
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sichuan take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
Those two seem to have a pretty terrible relationship. Only ran into each other because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. Outside of the two of them, nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be in patient records. There's a box, can't check it out right now. Also, aren't many furnishings on the wall. Seems to be a movable hatch on the ground.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday.
Hello,
so there's no
Vitalin
need to
Mikey,
argue
how you
over
doing?
silly things like this.
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
The presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurer's intuition speaking. Isn't that a bit strange, the movable hatch here of all places? Is it hiding something? We're trying to break
Please
out
allow
of
me
jail.
to end this boring and
Genshin
useless
Impact.
conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime
Are you a
soon.
Genshin fan?
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you
Good,
later,
thanks
everyone.
for asking. What about you? I'm doing great. I've been
You
enjoying the
just
beginning
slowly
of a 4-day
walked off
weekend.
like
so.
that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him.
Hope you like cats.
I'll accompany
My
you
cats
two
are
for a while.
everywhere.
Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss
So where are you
Seashween.
from?
Did you
United
all
States of America.
cooperate with your bed rest?
How about you?
I trust that nobody got up to walk around.
Welcome,
Good.
welcome.
Here, this should be 2 days worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. You take the stomachache pill that Siegewine gave you.
Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you
Not
should be
game
taking
character.
today?
I love anime. Oh, that's great. That's great. It's a
remember.
lot of fun. It's
You said it should be
open-ended
yellow.
and there's a lot of good. What's your favorite game? Or cartoon, I
Yellow,
guess, in your
huh.
case.
I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
Alright, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon too.
Thanks.
See ya!
From Turkey.
I'm going to fill out your
Wow.
medical record now.
Recently shift
You're
on
widely
America.
known as the Traveler, right? I just
That's
want
awesome.
to double
So-
check a few details, if that's alright with you. Those two make quite the commotion
Turkey's
just
like the
now,
opposite
so why
side
don't
of
we
the
let
world,
the
so you're
Traveler
probably
rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
mostly I pay
So his primary
RL.
symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea.
RL.
Is there anything else? That's it.
What does RL stand for?
All right
Do I know
then.
that?
Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, his base
Sort of
constitution
like
is
Rail.
quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover
Star
quite
Rail.
quickly after taking the medicine. Please make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night. Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
Siegewine still looking at mine.
Oh,
should just
you're going to
try
take a nap already?
taking it.
Okay then, you get some rest.
You move yourself to a regular patient's bed, relax completely. Look hints on the conversation with Siegewine. Rocket League.
We've
Oh,
been to lots of places
I play Rocket
together.
League also.
He may look a bit under the weather now,
Of course.
but he's actually
I,
super strong.
Speaking of Rocket League, I played that a couple years ago for
So
the
you're
first
the
time. I
best
was
of
horrible.
companions.
Bronze level
Don't worry,
1, the bottom
he'll
of the
recover
bottom.
soon.
But lately I watched a YouTube video. They taught me how to dribble. You know, balance the ball on top of the car. And just from
You're
practicing doing that for about a week over winter break this year, a couple weeks ago,
How do you feel?
I suddenly
You
became,
slept for a
I was
really
able to
long
score at
time,
least
but
one
we
goal per
never
match.
left.
And I'm getting so much better. It's insane. I almost want to stream it again. I'm not quite ready yet because I'm so embarrassed at myself. But I play soccer, or you probably call it football. And then, you know, playing Rocket League, it's pretty cool. The only problem I have now is sometimes I have lag. And when I have lag, it is bad. I see the ball and I drive and the ball's already gone. Like, I'm way behind. Sometimes it's perfect, sometimes it's not. So my internet is kind of shaky, and that's a game where it really is important. How long you been on Twitch? Approximately a little over 3 years I've been on streaming on Twitch. I have friends that have been on Twitch even longer, and I used to watch them, and that's what got me into it. I was like, I had free time when COVID happened, and I kind of wanted to try it out. And, at the beginning, my lag was pretty bad, but now I'm pretty good internet most of the time, so it's a lot easier now. But I still do it just as much, 1 to 3 times every week, usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Which for you right now, it's probably pretty late at night. I bet if you're in Turkey. I had another follower a couple years ago was from Turkey, and they were talking about where they were from, where they lived, and all that. That was pretty interesting. I feel a lot better. Thank you both.
Oh,
Well, that was
now you
fast.
can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget bland foods. Thank you, Miss Siegeween.
Oh, you really deserved a good following. Thanks. I still have yet to get a follower. I'm not an affiliate yet. I haven't jumped over to the dark side yet. I have good followers, but they're not. My times kind of vary. Like I don't always do it at the same time. And right now, my #1 follower is in school because they are in school on Fridays. So they'll probably be on Saturdays, Sundays, stuff like that. So it just kind of varies. Some days are better than others. But I don't really go when they're free. I go when I'm free. When I'm tired. I had a couple hours this afternoon, so I just streamed then. And I have, you know, like I said, I used to have other people that I did more.
We're way behind
it's all about
schedule.
timing. I'll have more in the summer, you'll see. Do you stream, by the way? Did I say anything I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sigewinne the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Now I maintain streamer channel through my artwork. Oh, okay. So you're an artist. Nice. Oh, and was Lurvine and Drew's argument genuine, or were they just putting on a show? Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa! You really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to get the info to Linny.
So what do you do? Over the next few days, you and Paimon work at the stations as normal during your shifts. However, you manage to find out who's the right keywords related to suspicions on a piece of paper. I work in town. I'm an engineer. I kind of dabble in a bunch of different things, bunch of different industries. I do have a full-time job. I managed to pass a slip to a busy Lynette as she happens to pass by. I want to be a programmer, so in the long term I want to be able to write Python and do all kinds of programming and stuff like that. Please say illustrator artist. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a difference in the words.
Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Linny!
We're way behind schedule.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you sent. Firmine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Usually 3 times a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties. You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future, too.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
I get it now.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, we heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange. Lynette?
As
I gotta go now.
expected,
Have a good day.
Sigewinne isn't
Thanks a
here,
lot for stopping
but
by. I
why isn't
appreciate
Lynette
it.
here?
Good luck with everything. Could she have found a lead and left to follow?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in, except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
This bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Oh no, that's not a good sign.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewinne would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Both.
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time. Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Leans down, movable hatch, starts tapping.
The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
The look on his face is definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic, he probably...
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards."
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back! This is...
Show me! Now!
That look on your face! Paimon's reading it now! Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No! Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley, did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since!
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why do you only go after Lynette?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic, just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means... The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm down.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please talk some sense into him!
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What
Hello.
a delightful turn of events.
Eliana, Kylie,
I like
how you
smart
doing?
people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted. Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! Wait! It's no use, we have to catch up to him!
We're way behind
He's
schedule.
already out of sight! How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office!
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lady!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are Lynette and Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremene's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremene is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linny!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremene left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5...
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah! Listen to the Traveler! If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
I want to save Fermine and Lynette, too.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, hmm? I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
I believe he's asking me about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during lunch hour on the 3rd day, you find a portion of strange meat in your welfare room. It's a good thing we've already run through an investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find the answer for this area when we get it. If you break the hidden rule in the production zone, you might contain a strange meat. Who will see it if you keep working continuously?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time? The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons will spend them on Fonta. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them. Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melazines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appears rather strange and alien to humans. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
I'm not seeing anything right there. Strange meat appear the way it does. Oh.
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
How do I select that? We will see if you work and continue to that would be Sijuin.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch.
And what circumstances is this here?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't... We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at... Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an The research notes said that the Melazine race perceived... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the... Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and... We often see Miss Sijuin... Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize...
Got one correct.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before... The Fonta promoter has been... The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the The research notes said that the Melazine race... I've been told that the infirmary is always... The research notes said that the Melazine race... I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before...
That was right. Wow. I randomly picked 4 that could be. They don't really match. But
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sijween, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijween visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijween has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melazines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijween's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. Alright, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Hidden rules of pancreation. Remember, if someone tries to support both boxers, they get a package next morning which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. Done a lot of research in this matter, and we sift through what found in here. Violate the rules, receive a bag of strange blood. Who sent the package?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new...
Why does it go into
The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very different.
Why do those buy tickets support package?
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the...
Got one.
The research notes said that the Melazine race... We often see Miss Sijween observing the prison. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fanta... I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. The research notes said that the Melazine race... According to Collins, the Pancration... We often see Miss Sijween observing... Fanta's internal report suggests... I've been told that the infirmary is all... Fanta's internal report suggests...
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match, we're selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words, I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. Alright, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
We haven't collected enough info to answer the question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question! The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind!
Liddy.
You'll pay for this! Ah!
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siegeween. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Siegeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Siegeween... You...
Are you as accomplice in all this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close with Nervulette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you.
Firecracker wants to
What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want.
No, he doesn't.
Let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
Alright, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Door suddenly slams open, a familiar figure bursts into the room.
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Clarande. My door.
Fremine... Fremine...
What's going on? What is Clarande doing here?
She rescued him.
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms, it can't be.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clarande while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Winnie's expression looks disguised. It seems he'd rather not have Siegeween touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her, since he's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. Siegeween's examining Fremine very carefully. He doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. But let's leave him here for now and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
And he's finally begun to stop tensing his muscles of his face. It seems that he trusts what that Sidru has just said.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Lenny again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
They help lift him up. With your help, something's up here.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Clarande saved him from the sea. Just what happened there? I was fixing the chat. Getting dark outside.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now. I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be?
He was considered a child. Oh, you can relive the memory.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Found a hole.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well. The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These
traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Turn to shore quickly.
I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
Saw somebody. Who was that? Who did we see? Slow motion pumping. Oh yeah, our cat sees it. This cat's heartbeat so fast.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it. I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Liddy?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Secret Keepers and Forbidden Zones. Okay. Well, that was a lot of videos. I think it's good time to put a cut in the video. Let me go double check to see if anyone else is streaming at the moment. We got none of the other followers are streaming it right now, so I'll go ahead and just put a cut. Have a wonderful weekend and see you guys next time.